What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Utah State. Good bounce back win off the Michigan loss. We changed some things up offensively. We got a little more aggressive, went downfield a little bit more, and it seemed to work fairly well. Now, Utah State is not as good as Michigan, so I'm not going to get too excited yet because today we get to take on number 16 Florida State. They got B-plus overall talent. Their stats look pretty strong outside of their passing game for whatever reason, but it looks like they are very good at running the ball. So we have to mitigate that somehow. I'm guessing they have an impact halfback of some sort. Hopefully not. That usually gives us a lot of fits, and we won't be able to really cure that until we get better players on the front four and the front seven in general. We're getting there, but we're not there yet. So it should be interesting to see what happens. And as you can tell here, turnover differential is big time for both teams. We're both the top 5 in the country in that. So something's got to give. Okay, let's go to in-season recruiting and see if anything has changed. We'll start at the very top of this quarterback. Looks like we are tied with Tennessee, and we are in still good shape there. He's really close to narrowing down his top 3. Would love to have him. We definitely need some depth at quarterback in the worst way because Bo Davis is a senior. He'll be gone, and we don't have much behind him. Strong safety, Dustin Longshore. I think we'll make the top 3. We're still okay here. We moved up his list. Wide receiver, we're still right behind Tennessee, but no negative pitches. Same with this receiver. Looks like we're in good shape there. Tackle, Michael Miller. We all know that we got one pitch that he likes. That's all we need to know. Middle linebacker. All it takes is one more pitch of him not liking it, then we'll definitely know what he doesn't like. Because I think there's, 6 pitches? And we already got 4 listed, so another one down, we should be able to figure out what he actually likes. Guard, Jason Booker. Looks like we're in good shape there at the top of his list. Eric Joseph. We figured out last game what he likes, which is good. And that is it. I really don't need to make any changes. I mean, my initial... I've done something there. Well, let's go. I went 11 accidentally. I went down a couple. That's fine. Let's just keep it all as is. Let's go here. Let's do 12 and 12. Give our right guard a little bit of love. Like I said, there's nothing we really need to change. I like the even distribution method of the in-season recruiting. Just because you're at the bottom of a kid's list doesn't mean you have a chance. It all depends on how many points other teams put on that guy. So the reason why I think I'm ahead of everybody else, like for this kid right here, is because I'm simply putting more points into him compared to Iowa, Notre Dame, Tennessee, and LSU. Before, I always used to do, put all your eggs in 4 or 5 baskets, and you can still get, some good recruits there. But I just feel like you are increasing your odds of getting simply more players by doing this. And so far, it seems to be working. Now, we don't have any of them committed yet, but we are heading in that direction. All right, let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25 polls. This doesn't affect us. Let's go to Heisman Watch. Michigan, LSU, Michigan. I guess what they done to us had helped. So, of course, our defense kind of shut them down offensively. But they must have bounced back. One of those guys will probably end up winning it. Players of the week, I don't care. Let's go check out both teams. Here we are. Of course, McBride, he's still out for a while. Bo Davis is having a killer season. Last game, he really put up some good numbers there. Hopefully, we could do more of that going forward. Drummer, he's really taken off. 6 touchdowns, almost 142 yards rushing. We'll continue to feed him the ball when we can. And Morgan had a really good game the previous against Utah State. So I like the 3-headed monster we have on offense. Abdullah is kicking butt, taking names, cashing checks, snapping necks. I mean, he's just doing it all right now. Tackles, 14, 4 interceptions. He may end up being an All-American before it's all said and done. Now, we are taking on Florida State, so let's go to the ACC. They played one game against Boston College, won by 25. Xavier Lee is playing well. I had that first game Looks like they've been running the ball fairly well. Wow, look at their defensive leader. Timmons leading in tackles, sacks, and interceptions. I'm assuming he is an impact player. We will see. That should be it. There's nothing to look at playbook-wise. We've done so well the previous game. There's no reason to change much of anything. So let's go ahead and take on Florida State. Now, we are still without our fullback, Myers. He will be back for the Duke game. We have a one slim chance of lowering that discipline bar, so we try to take a little bit advantage of it. It's still not completely down, but it helps suspending him for a couple of games. They don't have anybody out. It's been a while since I played at Florida State. I remember playing them in a couple of my older dynasties. I'm sure you can find them on the channel somewhere. Looks like we got a pretty day for football.
Greetings from EA Sports. I'm Brad Nessler, and alongside me are Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit.
Oh yeah, Tallahassee, God's country.
Perfect football weather here for today's matchup between
Perfect weather.
And the Seminoles of Florida State. We're ready to bring you.
They got a cool looking stadium. Their uniforms are incredible as well. It's a good color combo.
The Seminoles are a confident bunch of kids, and rightfully so. Kirk, this team is just too powerful.
Florida State has one of the
99 defensive end,
game today.
6'4", 248.
In pass protection, and his teammates love being single block. That's why I think they'll win this one easily.
I agree with you on this one.
And they are expecting Florida State to win. Don't blame them. All right, looks like we won the toss and when the ball starts second half. Let's check out their roster, see how loaded they are. Now, one thing I was wanting to... I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to wait. Because I moved strong normal down to another slot in the playbook, it automatically switched him over. Am I wrong on that? No, maybe I'm right. It's stuck. Morgan is still on that side. Okay, never mind then. Okay, just disregard all that. For some reason, I thought it switched him back over to the X position, but it didn't. All right, Florida State. 90 overall, 85 speed, so I'm not going to go after that guy. I'm guessing he's going to run some today. Now, they run a pro-style offense. I didn't even scout them, but I've known them enough. They're a 4-3 defense and such. There we go. Jamal Edwards, impact guy. We're going to do a lot of cover one. Whatever it takes to shut this guy down. They can throw on me all day if they want, but we can't let this guy run loose or we won't have a chance. And look at his backup. 90 overall as well. 96 speed. Wow, just incredible. Antone Smith, good ball player. Back in the day. Fullback, 65 overall. We don't have to worry about that. Look at their wide receivers. Kenny O'Neal. If I'm not mistaken, this was the guy who didn't do much of anything at Florida State. He went up to Cincinnati, and we tried to get him to come to Tennessee, and it was a disaster. Because that name sounds awful familiar. I could be dead wrong on all that. Same with this kid right here, Fred Rouse. If you remember him, he was the top wide receiver coming out of high school. And he got in trouble somehow, some way, and we haven't heard from him since. Dakota Fag, I don't remember him. Carr. But a good group of wide receivers for sure. They got one tight end, apparently. He can't run, and he can catch a little, but I'm not going to expect too much from him. 84, 84, 91, 84, and 90. That's still a good line, but that's doable, again, with our front four. Like I said, they run a 4-3. Here's the kid that they were highlighting, Everett Brown. 88 overall, right end at 85. Defensive tackles, 89, 87, 84. Here's Lawrence Timmons. This was the kid that is doing everything for him, and he's not even an impact guy. Middle linebackers look pretty solid. Eugene Hayes is their impact guy on defense. They may have an extra one. Corners, 85, 84, 82. Look, they're really fast. Right now, I'm not seeing any true weaknesses. They got a really good free safety. 84 strong safety. I may try to go after him. His awareness isn't very good. That's the lone weakness I see on defense. Everybody else is kind of the same, more or less. Everybody's just like middle 80s, upper 80s, or some low 90s. So we may go to the right side a little bit more, but I'm not going to really force it too hard. Look at their kicker. Not bad of a kicker, and they don't have a punter. He's a true sophomore, but he's not very good. Okay, I think I've seen enough. Let's get this show on the road.
State tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff.
Go with a high kick. This one's going to go to the sideline.
McKnight calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 34. Strange decision there.
Coach,
We're going to go with a nickel one high.
what's going on out there?
I've been around this game for a while, my friend, but I can't.
Let's
say
flip
I'm
that.
too
I'd rather do
familiar
that.
with those fair catching kickoffs. For no
Ugh. Let's do that instead. Wrong choice.
He spins.
Uh-oh. That's a good start.
Nice game for the halfback. That's
I think they went halfback direct on that one.
Play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
Let's see.
first and
We'll do our
10.
under front.
Field. Florida State comes to the line with 3 wide.
Make good decisions. Going QB draw. And his 6 points.
To the 20.
Way too easy. All right. We're going to have to run a lot of clock today to keep up with them if we can. QB draws work really well from the gun in this game. So that was the easiest drive ever. When your quarterback can run and throw, it's tough to stop. That's why most coaches want them.
So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened.
Let's get on offense and see if we can tie it.
Florida State to kick this one off. Clark and number 40 set to return.
I still...
Nice kick.
I'm going to do something. I'm going to turn this off. I know it doesn't... let's just go ahead and do this. I can't do it. I got to wait till the play ends. That's fine. We'll just
Number 40 fields it
do
in the
that.
end zone.
Okay. Now let's go to settings. I'm going to turn this off altogether. You may not be able to hear it too much, but I can. And I'd rather turn it off altogether. We may not be able to hear the PA read guy, or the PA read, the play-by-play guy, but that's okay. Fullback tight end. Let's just do a toss play. We're in the middle of the field. That's right. Man 4-3. I keep hearing Lee Corso and whatnot. It's really loud on my end, so I just got tired of listening to it. We're going to go to the right here. And that was dumb. Went spin the wrong way. Let's go PA boot. We're going zone 4-3. We're going to run that clock as much as we can. We got to use it to give ourselves a fighting chance. If they go cover 2, I'll go over the top to the go route. Otherwise, I'll probably go down to Booker. Cover 2. Intercepted. I was fixing to get sacked. I had to get it off really, really quick. They just blitzed off the outside. I was surprised I got it off in time. So what is it? 3rd and 12? I don't know. I'm going to go... no, let's do this. Let's do deep outs. We're going zone. This will go to somebody over the middle. Good play to Morgan. Good throw. We had enough protection to get the ball off. And I think we can go back and look at it. We can go back and look at this. I think, yeah, they went cover 3. So what they've done right here is, let me bring up the little illustrator if I can. Pretty much what they've done was he went this way, and I think they went this way. Safety came down, and the cornerback went that way. So it's a basic cover 3. Thankfully, there was a nice big hole right here for Morgan to hit. So when you go back and look at it, they did went cover 3. Thankfully, like I said, I had a protection. There's still a big hole. So even though you may not see cover 2, you still can hit that post route. All right, we're in the middle of the field. Let's go. Put in my tight end. That's our best 5 we could put out there. We're going zone dime. We're going to let that clock roll. I'd love to use up 5 minutes on this drive. That would be incredible. Of course, that would mean we'd have to go on a lot of third downs to get down the field. Oh, I didn't get the first, but that was a good run. 2nd and 1. Let's go. This play's on my mind. Let's go with it. We're going to go halfback ankle. They're going man. Now, I wonder who's on who. Let's see. I would prefer... Okay, if they're going to go cover 0, I may try to go to Drummer here over the top. And they are. Big play. It wasn't the best. We can go back and look at this again. I moved Drummer over. You see him right here. And he's going on an angle route. And the fact that this guy right here did not come over this way to defend him tells me that this guy right here was on Drummer. So, and sure enough, when they go down like this, it's cover 0. Now, what I decided to do, I've done this in practice a few times before. If the timing is right, Drummer can get ahead of his defender and make a big play. Now, unfortunately, you see right here, this guy got in front of it, and I thought he was going to get picked off. Thankfully, Drummer got behind it somehow. Either way, we'll take it. Yes, I can go over the top, and I can, that was a hard press of the button. I mean, I went hard on that button. I could have tapped it for him to go over the top like this, but that angle route is so sharp, it's just not worth it to me. I mean, it kind of depends on the situation. It's something I have to practice more of. But either way, we got a first down out of that somehow. Let's give him the ball again. Let's just do another toss play. Just get him to the outside somewhere. Let that clock roll some more. They're going zone. I think I may go to the left. I'm going to bring Clark over. Let's just go ahead and do that. That's just good defense. Good pursuit. So now we need to start thinking about... Oh, let's go. I want to do it out of the gate. I normally reserve this for third down, but I want to run it. Now they're going zone. This should be interesting. See what happens here. Clock is rolling. Let's just go ahead and snap it here. Good control here. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're going zone. And what I decided to do was, let's use my little line tool this time. What I decided, they're going zone. My main reads, we'll back this out a little bit. Go here. I got a backside post going like right here, but my first read is Drummer on the little angle route. Thankfully, these two guys right here decide to split. This guy went this way, and this guy pretty much stayed where he was at. So when you look at it, big huge hole open over the middle. So I just dump it to him. And thankfully he broke the tackle. That helps. He broke the tackle. I didn't use the speed button there. Got him to move forward. So our first down out of that. Okay, let's go. He is gassed to no end. Let's give him a bit of a break. Drummer, let's... Griffin. Just have Griffin in there for a while. Now, we're on the 22. I'm trying to think. We can try. If I can find it. Let's do halfback streak. They're going man. This will probably go to Morgan. Unless they bring both safeties, but I still might give it to him anyways. Good play there. Great play all around. Just a good man beater. There's nothing to really break down there. He just got away from his defender pretty well. Now from here, I'm going to do a screen. I'm going to do it just once before we put Drummer back in. I'm going to go ahead and put Drummer back in. Or I will forget it. And we stayed in bounds, so we're going to run some more clock. And we're going to give this to Clark. Hopefully the throw is decent. Didn't really gain much from that. Second and goal. Looks like Drummer is okay. Not completely healthy. But they are going zone dime, which I am okay with. Just don't shift hard to the right. We're going to go to our right. And find a good hole, and hopefully we can get a touchdown. Get it down to a couple seconds. Six points. Good deal. That's as good as a drive as I could ask for. Just went right down the field, took off a ton of clock. I mean, look, the quarter is almost over with. We'll kick an extra point. And we'll get back on defense. I don't know what to do defensively. We'll just pick plays and hopefully just make good decisions out there. Their offense is loaded for bear, though. We'll do another high kick. That is going way to the sideline. That was a terrible kick. I hit that way too late. They get a few extra yards out of it. I'm going to do quarters. I was going to do a one high and a nickel, but I think they could have exposed that. QB draw again. There he goes. I don't know. I mean, we're going to have to do spy all day? I don't know. That QB draw is going to mess me up. And again, I'm not a big fan of the spy plays in this game. I don't think the spies themselves do a great job. We'll do a cover one. I like to think they're going to run. Just hand it off. Going speed option. Fumble. Big. Oh, man. I've done a great job here getting in front of it. So in this situation, let's just zoom back in right here. What I try to do is I want to go in between, and I hope he fumbles it. I hope he pitches it right between them. And that's kind of what happened. And I got right in front of it. So if you can try to do that in any way, shape, or form, that's a good way to stop an option play. It's hard, though. It's not easy at all. 2nd and 11. Something to keep in mind, though. If I would have went straight for the quarterback, he probably just would have pitched it, and they would have had a big gain. See, that's what happens right there, and they're going to get 6 points. Or close to it. So this is going to be a bad day. I mean, I can't stop this option. I don't know. I mean, I can do some... I don't know how to stop it. Like, we could do... There's no good spy at a nickel. I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, they're just going to run speed option, halfback direct, and QB draw all day. We're going to have to get lucky on one of those plays from before. Maybe get a turnover. Dang it, and I just whiffed that one big time. All right, we're just in for a long day. I could try some spy stuff on the next drive. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll give it a go. But their quarterback's just going to run every play. I'm doing my cover one blitzes, and it's not working either. They're just running to the opposite side of the blitz. So again, we'll try spy on the next drive. Let's get on offense and see if we can tie back up again. I'm going to see if Clark can do something with this one. Not a terrible try. Let's go. I'm going to do a toss, and then I'm going to go play action off of this if I can. We're going zone 4-3. We're going to go to our right. This should give us the first down. 2nd and inches. Okay. Let's go run play action off of this. They're going man. The crowd has calmed down a little bit. I hope Morgan can hear this. I want him to go on a go route. He can hear it. The clock has stopped. Go over the top, Morgan! Ah! Big play right there. Let's break this down. They kept up with it. I should have threw it a little harder. That's just my fault. Man. Okay, let's break this down. Here is the situation. We got a go route right here with Morgan. We got a little delay route and then to the flat with Green. Morgan, or Clark is on a go route. Sorry. Morgan is on a post, but I actually hot routed him to a go. I think it just works a little bit better against man. And this guy, I think he's running like a crosser of some sort. But the big thing here is I just want to try to make sure if they go cover 0, this guy will come down, this guy will come down, and this is a one-on-one situation with Morgan. I guessed correctly. They went cover 0, and that's just a one-on-one situation. Now, right here, I should have, let's use a different color this time. I should have done a nice hard press of the button instead of a tap. Tap, what happened was it gave that corner or that safety way too much time. And it's actually a double team. I threw it too early as well. I don't know if you noticed this guy right here. He's along with the ride. That's because I threw it too early. That's my fault, but we still got a big game. That's all that matters. Okay, let's go back. He is gassed. Big time. Let's do a screen. We're going man. I'm going to try to hot route Morgan again just in case. The clock is going. He can't hear it. I'm going to try it again. I don't know. Some people say you could do it again. But I'm not going to take a chance. We'll just go over here. And get yards out of it. I have no clue if he was going to go on that go route or not. We're on the right hash 19-yard line. Let's go. Let's just do another toss play. We're going zone. 2nd and 6. I'll probably just go to the left. The clock is stopped. Big play. Ah, good little run there. Great block. I don't have to bring out the teleprompter for this one. Booker had a great block up top right there. Just enough to get out of the way and get extra yards out of it. Now, here's our problem. Drummer is gassed to no end. Now, what we can do is put in, see, I can't do the sub package. I already got that sub package used. So let's go back. Here's the problem of not having much depth at halfback. We're going to let Griffin try to go in the end zone. Because, again, Drummer's a little too gassed. We're going man nickel. I don't know who is on who. I'm afraid. I want to bring him over. I want to run to the left. No. Booker just did not block well. The guy just went right through him. That's just good defense. 2nd and goal. Let's do a toss play. Zone nickel. I'm trying to stay away from that receiver, from that linebacker. We're going to go to our left here. The clock is running. Hopefully we can get a good pitch here. Just good defense. So let's put Drummer back in. I still feel safer if he just runs it himself on this situation. 2nd and 3. I may just go slam again. If we don't get it, I don't know. We'll come up with something. They're going zone 4-3. I'm going to go to the right. I hate going up against that impact guy. I don't know what else to do at this point. I know we probably can't beat them off field goals. I'd rather just get in the end zone anyways. There we go. 6 points. Thankfully. Woo! All right. We are going to tie this ball game up. We'll kick an extra point. And then on defense, like I said before, we will try some spy stuff. Otherwise, I think we're just going to give up a lot of yards on the ground today. They're determined to just go QB draw, halfback direct all day. And I don't blame them. If you're good at it, run it. We'll do another high kick. Not the best kick again. I hit that button way too late. Still should be a fair catch. We need a turnover to go our way. So like here, we can do like a double defensive end spy. Actually, there's 3 of them. I just don't know. I really run this play, so I don't know how well it will do. Good defense by... I don't know who you are. I'm sorry. I don't know my players well enough. Let's go with a 4-2-5. I don't like any of these spy looks. Here's a spy 2 robber. Here's a middle linebacker spy look. I actually may want him to go out with it. Great stop. That's a terrible play. Don't ever run that out of ace wide trips. I think that was, or that may have been ace bunch. Either way. Cloud, 3rd and 16. Surely we can stop him. Now, I'm going to go after this cat. I don't think he can get the 16 yards. I could be dead wrong. I'd rather him run it than throw it. Because he's got a good arm. And double team it. So I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, good defense. I didn't want to... I thought I would do more harm than good there. All right. Great stop. Let's get the ball back and see if we can get our first lead of the day. We're going to stay on this right hash a lot. I don't mind doing that. Just don't fumble it. Let's go. They stopped it big time the last time we called this, but we're going to go PA boot. They're going man. This will probably go to... we'll see. Cover 1! Morgan! Ah! Awesome. I threw it hard. You got to do that against cover 1. Just a great play. Don't get caught for excessive celebration. I was fixing to get sacked again. I had to throw it quick. But I threw it hard on purpose. Awesome play by number 89. Let's break this play down. All right, what we have here is I have more. Let's do a different color this time. Break it up a little bit. Let's go back to yellow. Morgan, or blue. He was right here. I motioned him over because they're going man. If I'd have left him right there, he probably would have went out of bounds and it would have been like a tough throw. I didn't want to do any of that. So what we decided to do is motion him over. He's right here. Now let's just go to yellow. That's fine. Or black. That's whatever. And I have him on a go. Now all I'm waiting on is I want to go to him. If it's cover 0 or if it's cover 2 or whatnot, I probably would have went to my crosser right here. That's a better man beater. Or I probably could have went to the fullback under here. But I'm just waiting to see what the safeties do. So when you go over here, what they decided to do is they're coming over here, and I'm just waiting on what these guys are going to do. And it turns out this guy decides to go cover 1. So when we break this down, he's going over the top. It's a cover 1. I'm fixing to get sacked. You see this guy right here fixing to sack me. I'm fixing to get sacked, so I have to throw it quick. But I threw it hard on purpose since it's cover 1. If I would have tapped the button, it would have gave this free safety all the time in the world to make a play. But that's not what happened. I went with a solid press of the button. Almost a hold in a way. Notice how quickly that ball got off. I mean, it's a bad of a line drive. But a great throw by Bo Davis. The defender didn't know what to do with it there. And we get 6 points out of it. Huge play. Okay. So now I'm starting to go deep against cover one. I would rarely do that in the past, but now I'm at the point where you just got to keep testing more things out. You know, I've been playing this game for 16 years solid, and I was always scared to death of attacking deep against cover one with a go route. You could do that with flag routes and corners and such, but go routes, I just kind of reserve them for cover zero man and cover zero or cover two zone on play action. But I'm going to try to expand that as best I can. And so far, it's working pretty well. Back to defense we go. They're doing that. Let's go back to 4-2-5. I don't like that free safety spy. Let's do that cover two spy again. I'm going to leave it as is. Intercepted by Potts. Don't know what happened here. We can go break it down. Go this way. I know all you real defensive guys like to see it the other way around, but when we're dealing with a video game, we kind of keep it like this. Okay, somehow he just didn't see our spy there. We had two guys sitting in the middle just kind of waiting on him. But this guy was wide open. He should have threw a little bit sooner. That's basically what happened. And he picked it off. Wow. We are on the left hash, aren't we? Let's go. I'm not going to attack that free safety, but I would love to go play action. Let's go. I have one play in mind. We're going to go PA inside. I haven't called this play in forever. We're going zone dime. This will probably... I may just go to Morgan here, keep it safe. Get a few yards, not a whole lot. That's good defense. 2nd and 8. Where can we go? I want to run the ball with the drummer before we do a 3rd and down situation. The clock is going. We got plenty of time. I'm going to let it roll some. No, let's just go ahead and do it. Get the first down, just enough. Minute 20. We're on the left hash. Let me think. I want to go on the 27. We got some... let's go ahead and do it. It's on my mind. Let's go quick slants. We're going man. I want this to go to drummer, hopefully. We're going nickel. I'm going to get some yards out of it. First down. 15. He's not feeling too well. Let's go angle. We're going man. Now, last time I called this, I motioned drummer out, but I'm not going to bother. I'd rather just go to Clark here on the right, or on the left. I think it's a little safer. Fumble. No! Dang it! Oh, he just made a great play. Oh, that's such a killer. Oh, gosh. That's going to haunt me. Man. All right, let's do another crazy spy. They just made a great play on the front. Oh, I had him. He slightly overthrew that one. Let's do another spy look. Do we have something more than... I'd rather do it in the zone. Here's a spy 3. Let's try that. I still want to control defensive lineman. Let's do that. All day. Wow, just right open over the middle. I just don't want him to run on us. And looks like they're going to run the same plays over and over again. This worries me a little bit. I don't know what they're going to call. Okay, I'm kind of glad they called the timeout. 4-2-5. We got a spy 3 blitz. Let's try that. Let's just keep doing the spy stuff. As long as it keeps him in the... if he's running out with it, then we have no chance. So I'd rather keep him in the pocket making plays. Open field tackle there. Flag, face mask, 5 yards. It should be a 5-yarder. Yeah, 5 yards. I'm going to stick... Let's just stick with that same play. I'm going to leave it as is this time. Make good decisions. Oh, I had him all day right there. So close to getting that sack. He's making good throws. I'll give him that. I don't know what they're going to call here. Something goofy. And touchdown. Golly. All that for nothing. That's what happens when you fumble. So much for that. Well, at least we're tied. We're not losing. I just hate that we fumbled and gave him like an easy touchdown afterwards. Because the CPU usually does a good job of making plays off a turnover. 43 seconds. We get the ball started second half. I may just take a knee going forward. I don't want to do anything goofy because last time we done something like that, it didn't go well. We can try it unless he gets a huge gain here, and it's not going to happen. If I take a knee, will they call timeouts or anything? We're going to find out. We're too far back, and I don't want to bother. I like where we're at halftime. And they're not going to, which is good. We'll just go back to that. I'm perfectly fine with a tie ball game at halftime. We'll do one more snap. Fumbles. That killed me. Gave up 6 points. That was a 14-point swing if you think about it. We was probably going to score that drive. But they took it away from us and went right down the field and scored with no issues. So I like what we're doing offensively. I think there's nothing we really need to change. Defensively, we kind of held him at one point and he had a turnover. You look at some stats here. Both offenses are doing pretty well. Look at their rushing, 150 yards already. We're not running the ball well at all. But our passing game is on point. 200 yards. So each team had a turnover, and both teams took advantage of it. So let's go to the second half. Cross your fingers. Hopefully we can pull off the upset. That was a kick and a half right there. I'm going to take it out, though. I like being on this far side of the field. I don't know why. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to juke. Left side of the field. I want to try. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's try. Let's go halfback streak. We're going zone. I'm trying to go after that strong safety. Let's see if he bites on this. If they go soft cover 2. Yep, soft cover 2. Just overthrew it. So close. Let's try to make that up. Let's do a direct. We're going man nickel. We need to find out who's on who. He's doing that. I would prefer... Who can hear that? I don't know who can hear it. I think they're going to cover 0 anyways. No, they're going to cover... Oh, dang it. This ain't going to be good. Just fumble. Ugh. Super close. I want to fumble. That was a disaster. All right, 3rd and 10. I thought they was going to stay with the same play, and they didn't on the audible. All right, 3rd and 10. We're going to try to go over the middle here. Woo, just enough. That was tight. Oh, my gosh, that was a tight throw. Oh, phew. Okay. Got to collect my thoughts here. Let's do a toss play. I hate that impact guys on that side, but I still want to go to the right a little bit. We're going to let that clock run some. They're doing a great job against my running game, though. I'd like to be able to break one or two. But we got to keep going to the outside because Drummer's too small to go up the gut in any way, shape, or form. Get a block there, Booker. That's what we want to see right there. Now let's go. Let's go here. No, let's go. I have an idea. Let's go halfback out. They're going zone. I'm probably leave it as is, and we'll probably go to Drummer underneath. The clock is stopped, so we can go ahead and snap it. High snap doesn't help things. Almost intercepted. Somebody tipped it somehow. I'm going to do a direct, see if we can make up for that again. They're going man 4-3. I probably should have... they're doing that. I may have to go to the left. We lucked out. The right guy was defending Drummer. I don't want to go after that free safety. He's too good. So let me think here. He's gassed. Everybody looks so gassed right now. P.A. Reed. We're going zone dime. I may just throw this. I'm afraid Drummer may fumble it if I hand him the ball. This is going to go to either Anderson or Drummer. Pick up some yards. He is gassed. Definitely. Let's take him out for a little bit. We'll put Griffin in. Now I feel like we got to run or throw the ball some more. Let's go tight end delay. We're going man. This should be interesting. We're going cover one. Let's bring him over. Good job, Griffin. Just pick up the first. Good little play there. We are on the 21. I don't know if that's enough room to do what I want to do. We can try. Oh. Let's go RB deep. We're going zone. The clock is stopped. Not a very good throw. He had to come back for it. Now, I think Drummer is a little bit healthy now, hopefully. I've tried my best to give him a bit of a break. 2nd and 8. I'm trying to think, 19. I want to go for it. I want to go for the end zone. About 20 yards should be good enough, but they're going man. This will probably go to Anderson or Morgan. The clock is running. I feel like I'm forgetting a play or two. I hope they go cover 0, to be honest. And they're going to. 6 points to you-know-who, Morgan. What's his first name? I need to go find that out. I mean, he's making so many plays for us. Just a great play. Great throw. We'll break this play down. I want to see all these replays. See if any of them's good enough for a thumbnail shot. Looks like he got shot in the back right there. Let's go to instant replay. They are going man. Now what we're going to do is let's pick our stuff first. We got an out route like this. We got an out route this far out over here. We got a post over the top as such. And we got our little hitch. It's almost like a stick route, or in a way, kind of, sort of. It's like a stick out, sort of. It's kind of, sort of. Okay. They're going man. And I'm either going to go to Morgan or to Anderson. And what happens is this guy right here, both safeties decide to come down. And I trust Morgan more than I trust Anderson. So when you see both safeties come down, as you see there, I'm just waiting for him to make his break over here. As soon as he makes his cut, that's when I'll try to throw it to him. So I'm just kind of biding my time in the pocket. Thankfully, we have really good protection. And that was just a mismatch. That's what we're looking for right there. Ended up being a good one to go after. And we get 6 points out of it. Awesome. We got our lead again. We'll get an extra point. Not the very best kick in the world. Manageable. We'll get back on defense, and we probably need to mix up our spies with our basic stuff. I'm not really sure what's the best route here. In order to defeat a team like this defensively, in order to kind of like shut down that defense, you need great players across the board, and we just don't have that yet. I mean, I can't even really out-scheme it. That's why, like I said, most teams like having dual-threat quarterbacks. I'm going to stick to this 4-2-5, though. Let's do quarters from it. Bad throw. He threw it like 5 yards up the field. Don't know why he done that. Let's try Spy 2 Robber. Not a big fan of these cover 2 zones unless I'm doing something funky underneath. I still want to control this guy just in case he runs to the right. Oh, went PE read there. That's a good run. So it's what? 3rd and 3? They're doing that. We're going to do a double defensive end spy. But I'm going to do a cover 1 out of that. Let's bring everybody up. There we go. Went to the opposite side. That's a good play. I don't blame him for going to that side. Of course, it's a toss play. It worked good for him. I can't get them to work. I got to practice on him. I'm doing something wrong. Or I'm just going up against the wrong defenses or something. Or I'm not sure. Let's do another cover 1 from here. A spy look. I took a bad angle there, went to the outside. He cut up to get 7 yards there. Let's do this double spy look. They're going ace twins. Sack! Somebody got to him. We can go back and look at this. I think it was Allen. But I didn't even know or let's see, was that Allen who came through? No, it was my defensive end. The left tackle decided to go after the linebacker instead. Interesting. No, that's a tight end. I'm an idiot. Yeah, that's their tight end, 78. His number threw me off. Either way, he went after a pass. So the tackle went after the linebacker. He went after Potts. I'm fine with that. Okay, 3rd and 9. Let's go cover 6. Let's do that. I actually don't want to go after him. 9 yards, he can complete that on a run. All day to throw. I'm not going to touch that. He overthrew it. Oh, no. Holden, yes. We'll decline it. We're going to decline it. Good deal. I thought I was going to call pass interference or something there. All right, let's go middle fan. Oh, that's a huge stop. Can we take advantage of it? Last time, we were so close to getting a touchdown, we fumbled it. Just a bad play. And they took advantage of that one. We're going to fair catch that one. So Drummer should be ready to roll. He is. I want to get him to the outside some more because, again, he's just not built to run up the middle much. They decide to go dime. Let's go. No, let's bring him back. Let's go back. We're going to go to our left. I'm a little worried about the impact guy right there. Looks like we're going to get some yards out of this. Get a first down. Let me think. Let's go. Let's go back to tight end delay. We're going zone. I'm going to play this safe and just hand this or throw this to Morgan. The clock is going. I'm trying to hard route Anderson. That go route is a little bit safer to get the little zig out open or the whip route or whatever you want to call it. Uh-oh. He's making plays out there. Oh, he didn't get the first, though. Second and inches. Let's go. Let's do another toss play. Let's just pick up the first down. They're going man 5-2. This is interesting. He's doing that. I can't go to the left. That defensive end on the far end is going to mess me up. I like what I saw there. If we could just get decent protection enough for me to pitch it, I think we're going to get some yards. Ah, big play! Get down. He's tired. Big play right here. We can break this down. He was going to just rock my world right there. He was going to mess me up big time, but I done a spin move. And you could tell, I felt Drummer's like really slow at this point, so I'm like, let's just get down. I don't want him to fumble it or anything. That's why it helps to have some depth at running back. I just don't really have it. Not good enough. We will next year because we got that other transfer, Gladhar, is going to be with us. Hopefully Drummer will be as well. So that is the end of the quarter. All right, fourth quarter. We have them where we want them. Let's finish strong. Put your fingers up. 4 quarters. Let's end this thing. I'm going to stay here. We're going to go PA rollout. They're going man again. But I don't know if he can hear this. That linebacker's on Morgan. He can hear it. Good. We're going cover 1, though. So we'll go to Anderson. Pick up a solid 8 yards there. We're going to break this play down. Remember what happened before? They went cover 0, but this time I decide to go to Morgan instead. He's just on a basic crosser, and that is because this safety right here decides to go cover 1. So I can't do this, basically. So we're just going to go underneath. I could have went over here. I didn't think about that. He could have been open. I could have. Yeah, that could have been 6 points up top right here. But that's okay. We still got good yardage. Okay. Second and inches. I'm trying to... Drummer is back in there fully healthy. So let me put him back in there. Normally, if I had some depth, I would move him around a little bit, like via formation subs. I don't really want to do that. I want him out there as much as possible. Let's go halfback angle again. This play's been working pretty well for us today. Now, they're going zone here. I'll probably go to either Drummer or more than likely Morgan. We're going to run clock. I probably need to run the ball instead, but let's just pick up an easy first down if we can. Bad throw, but we got the first down. There was a hole open over the middle. Don't know if you saw that. You can go back here. These two guys right here. This guy right here, this guy right here. I think they fan out, leaving a huge gap right there for Drummer to go through. Oh, actually, this guy, that guy blitzed, that guy went out. Either way, there's a huge hole right there, and that's what I saw was a hole. I probably wasn't the best throw, best idea, because look how open Morgan is up top. That's my fault. Either way, we got the first down. I want to try. Let's do a basic slam. I think we can still get to the outside with a slam. We don't always have to do a toss. We're going zone 4-3. Man, if we could get a touchdown on this drive, that would be huge for us, to say the least. I'm going to leave Morgan over there. No, I got Morgan on the left. Just good defense. Came right on through, good pressure. Let's try. He is gassed. Look at that. That's all it took for him to just get blown up. Let's go deep attack. We're going zone. This should be interesting. If they go, I don't know. Let's see here. If they go cover 2, I mean, I probably would go to green. I may have something else in mind. Wow, that guy just came through like nobody's business. Look at this play right here. Just great play. My right tackle got blown, and I guess it was my fault. I backed up too much. He just blew right by him. That's the Timmons kid. He was bound to make a play sooner than later. 3rd and 22. I'm just going to go halfback direct and just run clock. And we're going to punt it. Unless somehow we get yards out of this. Enough to where we may want to try it on 4th down. Or kick a field goal. It's going to be interesting if we can do that, though. Let's bring this guy over. Get an extra blocker if possible. I know that brings that guy over. If I want to take my chance. Went with the block there. Yeah, that's good defense. So where are we? It's like on the 38, 4th and 15. I'm just going to punt it. I'm going to play it safe. We're too far out. If it was like 4th and 7, 4th and 8, I may try it. But I don't think it's worth it at this point. Now, I may kick this in the end zone. We're going to let that clock roll. I could try to go in the corner, but I'm not very good on my direction punts. Much shorter than I expected. That's okay. They got a long field to go with to try to get a touchdown. Let's go. Let's do quarters. We haven't called this in a while. We've been doing so much spy stuff. I'm just curious to see how he'll react to it. Throw in my direction. I want to get an interception. Oh, he dropped it. That was a good throw, too. Little stick route. That was not on the quarterback, that's for sure. I'm going to stick with quarters again. Then we may have to... I probably should have went with the spy look. Oh, okay. That's all right. You pick the play and you got to roll with it. Going with the run play. Wasn't expecting that. And that came out of nowhere. 1st and 10. Let's try this double spy look. He hasn't ran the ball much lately. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if it's because I've spooked him on some of these spy looks. Somebody get him. Uh-oh. Make a tackle right there. There we go. Gain how many yards there? Gain 5. I'm not seeing any other spy looks. Here's a spy 2 robber. I'm trying to play it safe and stick with the defensive end. I figure I could do less damage that way. Another toss play to get yards, but not enough. 3rd and 4. I don't know if I... okay, we're going to go cloud. Cover 6. I don't... if I was them... What a stop, baby! 4th and 3. We'll break this play down. I don't think I need to use the teleprompter here, but anytime I'm going up against a dual threat guy, I always like to go back and stay right here because normally most quarterbacks like to run to the right. And that's what happened. I just sat there and I waited and I waited. And he wasn't feeling any pressure, but I guess nobody was open. And I was able to make the tackle. So they're going to go for this, obviously, because it's like a minute and a half. 4th and 3. I am going to do a double. I hate the try. It's a cover 2. But it's a spy look. They may just run it here. Ah, so close. So close. Now what worries me is they're going to do something really funky here. And I just got annihilated. He's wide open over the middle. Oh! Almost intercepted. Let's do a quarters, just basic quarters. 2nd and 10. Throw in my direction. Throw in my direction, Xavier. A bad throw. 3rd and 8. They're calling a timeout. I'm going to just trust my gut and go with Cloud. 8 yards. He can do damage with that. I'm definitely going to go out here. Ah! Woo! 4th and 8. Let's go it again. I'm going to run the exact same play. This is the only play I trust. And before we do that, let's break down cover 6. You know, Cloud, some of you may not know this. I'm not really sure. So I'll break it down. Cover 6, if you put a line right down the middle where the center is at, you got your safety going on a zone right here and a corner right there. It looks a lot like cover 2. But then you go over here, the free safety's doing this, and what's the corner doing? He's going that. It looks a whole lot like cover 4. Well, 4 plus 2 equals 6. That's why they call it cover 6, just for those who didn't know. Either way, great play by the corner. We're going to run the same play, though. I want to go after the guy, but I think he'll run it. So I'm going to just stay back. Play coverage. Drop 8. Oh, no. I'm not going to do it. Oh, no. I should have took him over. Well, I mean, it's a half and half situation. Wow. Just a Hail Mary throw. I should just got, again, that's a half and half ordeal. I'm not very good in the open field in those situations. That's why I normally don't trust myself to do it. Well, we got 44 seconds. We may be going to overtime unless something crazy happens on the back end. Wow, what a game. Can we get down here close enough to maybe kick a field goal? I don't even have a field goal kicker. All right, we're going to definitely take this out. We are going to go down the field some. We're going to go halfback corner. We're going zone. I'm a little worried that Anderson probably can't make this throw or can't make this catch. Oh, big play. Call a timeout. Huge. He went cover 2, and he just a great throw by Davis. So we called a timeout there. Let's go. Well, that. Let's get to the sidelines a little bit more. Let's go RB deep. We're going zone. Anderson's going to touch this again. I really don't want him touching it. That's okay. He made a big play right there. And, oh, no! 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 Oh, my gosh! Timmons, I was fixing to get sacked on the left. You go back and look at this. They just blitzed hard. And I was running to my right. I should have... How unlucky can you get? They were just bringing the heat. I didn't know what else to do. I should have threw it off quicker, I guess. Dang it. "24 seconds. We got to go deep, like deep. So here's what we're going to do, depending on where we're at here. Let's see if Drummer can make a play. I'm going to definitely take this one out. Not a whole lot there. All right, we got 2 timeouts, 20 seconds. The only thing I know to do at this point is deep outs. We're going man. This will go to either him or Clark on the right. We're doing that. Make a play, Morgan. That's worth a shot. We're going to call it again. I was expecting to get sacked. They were blitzing hard. We're going zone this time. Going cover 2 here. Call another timeout. We got 1 second. I'm going to call that again. Are we in the middle of the field or close to that side? All right, they're going man. This may go to somebody on... Well, I think anybody can make a play here. What I'm going to try to do, go over the top if possible. Surely they're not going to go cover 0. Oh, my gosh. They're going cover 0! Ah! Oh my gosh! What a play! The man, the myth, the legend, Morgan. Oh wow, what a game! Wow, what a game! We got to kick an extra point. Let's go to overtime. I mean, I'd love to go for it and try to win it, but I think it's safe to go into overtime. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. They went cover 0. Oh, no. Oh, wow. I'm just bumfuzzled. They went cover 0 on it. Just an incredible game. Fair catch it. At this point, I may just try. We're going to do cover 2 man. I don't think they're going to try to go for a Hail Mary here. They may. And, yeah, they're going to go for a Hail Mary. Intercept that. Oh, you should have picked that off. Overtime. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We won the toss. I want to be on defense first. That way we get to figure out what to do. Where's their other guy? Where's their other captain? Okay, we're here. Let's do a cover 1 double spy. I think that may just run it. Gosh, what a game. I hope you're enjoying this. A little worried about the right side here. It's a good stop. Their pursuit was spot on there. We're going 4 wide. Let's go back to that 4-2-5 look. Let's do this spy 2 robber. I'm not going to lie. This spy stuff has kind of worked out okay ever since we started using it some. He's not running around as much. Almost intercepted, and it should have been. Now, I'm going to go Cloud. Cross your fingers if we can somehow force a field goal. Now, let's do this. I'd rather drop 8. Oh, wow, what a throw. Perfect throw. Perfect throw. Look how many yards he's got. He's got almost 400 yards today. Going 4-2, doing that. Let's do this double spy. They're about to run out of room, so let's just do this. It's a good stop there. We're going 3 wide. I may stick with this and do another linebacker spy. Let's control defensive lineman this time. He didn't get in the end zone. We got one more stop to make. We're doing that. Let's go with an all-out blitz. Because we're going 3 wide here. Ah, stop them! Kick a field goal, son! Kick a field goal. Kick a field goal. We're going to get the ball back. We're going to score and beat you all. Oh, my gosh. Kick a field goal. Wow. I mean, that was the play of the game right there. Well, unless something goofy happens here. Okay, we're in the middle of the field. And we held them to a field goal. Somehow, some way, we held them to a field goal. And we're going to run the ball. We're going man nickel. I don't know who's on who. That guy's blitzing. And he's coming down. And they're doing that. Nobody can hear it. And they're going zone. Let's just get a couple of yards there. Not a whole lot. That's just good defense on their part. Let's do a toss play. They're going man 5-2. I like the shift outside of that linebacker. What was that? What was all of that? That was weird as can be. So, wait, let's break. Okay, my quarterback gets stuck. Look, you see where he gets stuck on the foot right here. Look at this right here. That's craziness. He got stuck, yet somehow he's not getting tackled. So I'm like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm finally able to pitch it, and Drummer doesn't get hit, and then he goes out with it. I just, whatever. whatever. So where are we? Just insane. Insanity. They're on the 6-yard line. He's kind of gassed. I think he can still make... They're going goal line. I'm going to have to call a timeout. And it's not going to work. I forgot it's 6 yards in is where you have to... Let's go backfield. Let's go with basic slam first. They're going zone dime. Yes. Go to the right. We'll still go to the right. Game over! Upset City, baby. Murray State, we're on the rise. Oh my gosh, what a game! Oh wow. Incredible game. Insanity. You couldn't script it any better. I'm overwhelmed right now. Wow. We won that. We somehow beat them. Oh, gosh. Just incredible. It has to be number one. Yeah, it has to be. Okay, let's look at some stats and scores. Now, somehow, they only have 315 yards off. They ran the ball incredible. They just didn't run enough. Once we added the spy stuff in the second half, that kind of slowed him down running the ball a little bit. Thankfully, they didn't pass all that well at all. It just didn't work out for him there. We got sacked 3 times. We had that one fumble that really hurt us, but we came back. It was just one goofy play after another. And I don't know, we just somehow... But Bo Davis had 21 of 26, 375, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Running the ball, Drummer, 3 touchdowns, 128 yards. Receiving, Morgan, 273 yards, 3 touchdowns. Josh Morgan is just an incredible ball player. I'm so glad and thankful I was able to give him the ball as much as we did. He took the ball game over. They couldn't stop him. Just one huge deep play after another. I don't know. Just incredible. Schroeder, 6 tackles. He led that like it was not even close. True freshman, had a great game. 469 yards of offense. And we were pretty balanced, too. We didn't run the ball well, but ran enough. But our passing game opened everything up. Just being aggressive. You got to attack these teams. I've kind of learned that recently. Like, I love West Coast and air raid offenses where you dink and dunk down the field, but you really got to just not be afraid of going after these guys. Now, it helps that I got my rosters kind of built to attack deep and such, but still. All right, next game up, we got Duke. Hopefully we won't have a hangover from that one. We got another ACC matchup, and it should be interesting. They're 1-1. They're not playing too terrible, and they still got a little more talent than we do. So come on back. We'll take on the Blue Devils, and I'll talk to you later.